Greetings, Turdlings. I recently got a question about the Behringer Q1202 USB mixer, and that question is, how do you mute selected tracks from the headphone playback, but still record those tracks through the USB main mix? Is that possible? The answer is yes, with a couple of caveats. For this demonstration, I have two microphones set up. On channel 1, I have the AT2040. That is what you're listening to right now. And on channel 3, I have the Behringer XM8500. I will actually give this a touch more gain, and that is on channel 3. Currently, all of the dials are in the unity setting. All of the buttons are in their default positions, and I can hear both microphones in my headphones, and you should be able to hear both microphones in the recording. But what if I want to record both mics, channel 1 and channel 3, but I only want to hear channel 1 in my headphones while I'm recording? The first thing that I'm going to do is press the FX to control room button. Now, in my headphones, I hear nothing. I'm talking into the microphone, the AT2040 on channel 1. You can hear that. And now I'm talking into channel 3, the XM8500. You can hear that. I hear nothing in my headphones. So what we're going to do is create a headphone mix. And to do this, we are just going to increase the FX dial on the channels that we want to hear in our headphones. So now I am able to hear the AT2040 in my headphones while I'm recording. You can still hear that on the actual recording. And now you can still hear the XM8500 on channel 3 in the recording, but because the FX dial is all the way down, I do not hear that in my headphones. But let's say we want to do the exact opposite. I want to hear the XM8500 on channel 3, but not the AT2040 on channel 1 in my headphones. I will decrease the FX dial on channel 1 and increase the FX dial on channel 3. Now I hear the XM8500 on my headphones, and you still hear both microphones on the recording. If you want to shut off that headphone mix very quickly and go back to monitoring the main mix, all you have to do is press that FX to control room button, and now I am able to hear any of the inputs that have any level to them. But now let's talk about the drawbacks or the caveats to creating a headphone mix with the FX to control room button. If you are using this mixer in USB mode and you want to have any kind of computer playback through the headphone output, what you need to do is press the two phones/control room button. Now I can hear my computer playback, but you lose any kind of monitoring of the inputs. The inputs are still being recorded, but you cannot hear them in the headphones. All you hear is the USB playback. If I were to press FX to control room to hear this headphone mix that we've created, now I lose the playback of the USB output. So if you're trying to use this method to create a headphone mix of the analog inputs mixed with the USB computer playback, that is not possible because once you press FX to control room, all you're hearing is any analog input that has the FX dial increased above -infinity. That's all you're going to be able to hear. And once you have computer playback, which is the two phones/control room selected, you do not have any monitoring of any analog inputs. I'm going to press two phones/control room again, and now I am not receiving any USB audio, any computer playback to my headphones, but I do hear all of the analog inputs again. Once again, to get that headphone mix, which is just the FX dial, I would press FX to control room, and all I hear are the outputs, are the channels that have the FX dial turned up. That is how that works. But I wanted to share this because if somebody asked the question, I am sure somebody else has the same question. And although this method does technically work as far as I was questioned, it does have its limitations, and I wanted to share that with you. All right. Found it useful, thumbs up. Found it unuseful, thumbs down. Bye. Boop.